Intro. Picture this. It's late at night, you're alone, the city hums outside your window, and inside your head, 1,000 thoughts. The past, the future, choices, regrets, meaning. All at once. Your brain just won't stop. And then comes the question, if I know so much, if I understand even more, why don't I feel truly happy? Today, let's talk about that. Honestly. Why is it that smart people sometimes struggle to be happy? Not in a pretentious or boring way, but simply, humanly. No myths, no melodrama. Just like talking to a close friend. Only with facts, real experience, and a little irony. Part 1. When your brain won't shut up. Being smart isn't just knowing a lot. It's living with a non-stop mental feed, like TikTok, but without a pause button. Thoughts chase each other constantly. You analyze, overthink, replay memories, predict outcomes. And the worst part? You're aware of it. This even has a name, hyperreflection. It's when you don't just feel, but also analyze why you're feeling it, and what it means, and what to do with it, non-stop. The result? Anxiety. Mental exhaustion. Inability to just enjoy the moment. Because your brain is always solving something. Part 2. Loneliness at depth. When you think deeply, feel intensely, and find joy in weird things like existential philosophy or space documentaries, it's hard to find your people. Sure, folks around you are kind and fun, but often it feels shallow. Small talk drains you. Deep talk scares them. It's not that smart people are special. It's that they often feel out of place. They crave depth, but the world mostly offers good vibes and just chill. And then comes the inner conflict, be yourself, or fit in. Part 3. The habit of suffering. Think about the smart person image in culture. It's usually tragic. Toasty. Kafka. Van Haar. Nietzsche. All suffering, spiraling, or losing their minds. And we start believing this weird connection. If you're smart, you must suffer. If you're happy, maybe you're not thinking hard enough. Of course, it's a myth. But a myth that sneaks into our mindset. Smart people often subconsciously deny themselves joy. Like, if I'm happy, I must be missing something. I'm clearly not analyzing deeply enough. And happiness slips away again. Part 4. Too much clarity, not enough feeling. Sometimes the mind becomes a filter. You don't just feel, you analyze. Instead of I'm sad, it's this links to unmet childhood needs for validation. Sound familiar? Understanding is great, but it can block you from actually feeling. You want to just be in the emotion, not dissect it. But smart people are wired to understand, label, explain. So they often lose spontaneity. Their inner voice becomes a constant overthinking narrator. Part 5. Too many options. Smart minds don't see one path, they see 20. Not one solution, 1,000. It makes them careful, yes, but also paralyzed. While someone says, let's go, the smart one is still thinking, what if it's the wrong way? What if I miss something better? In a world where speed matters, this hesitation can slow you down. And worse, steal your joy. Because even after deciding, you keep wondering, did I choose right? Part 6. A world that doesn't fit. The modern world is simple, fast, visual. 30-second videos. 3-line captions. Slogans like "Be yourself and just live." But if your brain builds complex structures daily, this feels painful. You can't just live. You need to know why. You can't be yourself until you figure out who you are. Basic advice doesn't help, because it skips over your depth. And so you start feeling like you don't belong. Part 7. But what if? But here's the thing. This isn't a dead end. Intelligence isn't a flaw. It's a superpower. You just need to learn how to use it. Happiness for a smart person isn't about generic advice or forced smiles. It's deeper. It's in awareness, meaning, honesty with yourself. In accepting complexity, and not fearing it. Smart people can absolutely be happy. But it won't be loud, easy happiness. It'll be something stronger. Like a foundation. It includes pain, but also brings clarity. And with that comes peace. Outro. If any of this sounded familiar, you're not broken. You're just complex. And that's a strength. Learn to give yourself breaks. Learn to not understand everything. Learn to simply feel, even if it feels weird at first. Happiness doesn't have to be loud. It can be quiet. It can be thoughtful. Most importantly, it can be yours.